Lil Wayne, Pussy Money Weed instrumental. Take one. Crumple me up like a Coke can and fill me with sand. Drop me in the tidal waves, take me away, can't stand. Propped up on the beach with the drink in my hand, picking up the pieces of my torn up, shitty damaged plan, tattered and torn. Crossed out failed goals with scorn. Spark lighted on fire, smoke cloud that forms, hovering over. Then the wind exhales, carries a stench to another corner with swells. Taller, stretch longer like a synonym, Yao Ming. All they need is a wave, what will that bring to this table of salt water? Shaping nonchalant, moving constant like a life cycle. As I'm scraping uneasy like no hands for the first time. Riding a bicycle I can't ease on through ever. Got a persistent hand on the lever. All propositions clever, all wounds sever. If the force of pain is led in swiftly to penetrate, the pain is inevitable. How do we take our moldness and demonstrate how we move on like a life cycle? Fell down, no hands on a bicycle. Got up, tried again like a melted icicle. Frozen tonight from a winter chill. Fell on my head when I whistle. Can crash down like my world when I load my pistol. And take matter into my own hands. Burn up all my gold, so now I got no plans. But we got another rhyme, and it's better off on red, but it's from the top of my head. But I'm driving and you're in the passenger seat, in the heat, 100 degrees, rolling down the windows, feeling the breeze. Carry me out west, don't never leave. Honestly, straightforward, won't say a thing to make you believe. And a genius arrives in waves like the police when we must behave. Standing tall to the world, we gotta be brave. Someone with an ill heart will stick you quick, put you in the grave. Crossing the line, you're all of a sudden over the boundary, pushing what I got all the time. It's just another pound of me approaching the diabolica. Don't trust nobody, problems deep-seated, sociologically covered. A cobweb styling me, the black widows, the eye in the sky with a world wide web database of information, too much to store in my head. No matter how many times you try, you'll fail to overcome. They're bringing the troop stacks of fresh new body bags, so run the same paranoia, schizophrenic tendencies. It's the machine overpowering, menacing, resources gone like a third world replenishing. Angry at the freedoms me liquidating the masses, dump the economy and stimulus. Here cash is staging the plays of full of reporting actors. We're substituting the rights with the common factors, putting politicians on the buttons of nuclear reactors, changing constitutions in the favor of the elite. Tried to row your boat, shot down by the government fleet. The common people obsolete, our absences and moves they making us sleep. The mind read us in our dreams, how they creep. Good cop and bad cop, brass knuckles mistreat. That's why my rhymes are full of the bleep and the bleed. Fuck you, shoot you on the street. No room for curses when my foot's on the accelerator after shifting in reverse. These verses, no time to rehearse it. Feel free to converse like Chuck Taylor about how Nike's taking over, putting devices in our clothing to track us. Makes it easy for cops to locate, pull us over, then map us from New York to Dover. Why the hell does the smallest state have the biggest bank pull over to the shoulder? They walking up in Fed suits, open folders, claiming I move rocks. Fool, I move boulders. Out my way, put them on catapults, aiming to match your soldiers. Last to speak, first hand on the guns and the holsters. While you're in your office, writing this report, beer on the coaster, pours full of sweat moisture. Dude, you don't know how I've been flowing since day one. Now I'll grow and I'll just turn into a tidal wave coming at you quick, and you wonder why you're crumpled up like a Coke can filled with sand. Drop me in the tidal waves that take me away, can't stand. Propped up on a beach with a drink in my hand, picking up the pieces of my damaged plan. Tattered, torn, crossed out, failed goals with scorn, spark lighted on fire. It's a smoke cloud that forms, hovering, then the wind exhales. Carry the stench to another corner with swells. Taller, stretch longer like a center named Yao Ming. All they need is a wave, what will I bring to this table of salt water? Shaping nonchalant, moving constant like a life cycle. As I'm scraping uneasy like no hands for the first time. Riding a bicycle, I can't ease on through everything. Through whatever, got a persistent hand on the lever. All propositions clever, all wounds sever. Force of pain is letting swiftly to penetrate. Pain is inevitable, it's time to take a more niche and demonstrate how we move on. Like a life cycle, fell down, no hands on a bicycle. Got up, tried again, like a melted icicle. Frozen tonight from a winter chill, fell on my head when I whistle. Can crash down like my world when I load my pistol. Take matter in my own hands, burn up all my goals. Now I got no plans.